A man once waltzed into a club and swept me off my feet. He promised me the moon and stars, and all his talk was sweet. We married after 20 days, but all that went away. And now you've got the eyes for me, so listen what I say. Take, no give, much to my chagrin. He made me live like something that the cat dragged in. First he was building up my assets, but all that was gone in a flash. I'm expecting you to refill my basket with gold, hard cash. You are not to crack. I've got a plan of attack. I'm stuck between you and a hard place. They say you're a big spender, so pour a drink and let's raise a glass.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? I guess it's time to return to streaming again. What the flippin' heck, dude? How's gang doing? It's been a minute. I have since started a podcast, the Custom Zombies podcast, since I had last streamed. I've made some decent progress on whatchamacallit on Army of Darkness, the map that we're working on today. I'm very relaxed today. I don't think there's gonna be too much excitement. I've been working on several areas, but now I think it's time to just come back and really focus on what makes a good zombies map, or how to make a good zombies map. I don't fucking know. But we're chilling now, and let's just jump right the fuck in. Currently I'm pretty much just gonna be working on this hallway. I've got most of this bottom section done, and then we're gonna be moving up to this top section. Maybe, I hope. That's the goal. Move up to the top section. There are also other areas of the map that I have worked on since last. Let's see. We've got a lot of this church done. I've redone this whole area. A lot of redoing in a lot of areas you will find. Y'all know my workflow. It's not good. No, it is not good. But you know, I try my best with what I've got. This area stayed relatively the same, blah 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 blah. A lot of areas are kind of the same. Just the big areas kind of reworked are this main area. I just finished this yesterday. This was reworked a lot since the original version. Then I like chopped that out. And then it was just like an empty room for the longest time, but now I feel like I've got a good sense of kind of like what I'm looking for in an area. This area, it's gone under a bunch of overhauls. I don't think I streamed this area last time I was on. Maybe I did. I can't quite remember. It's so embarrassing. I don't even know what I was working on last stream. This church area definitely had a bit of a lighting overhaul last time I worked on it, which I'm happy about because, you know, I'm always finding that like every time I work on some shit, it's always just like, it never looks the best. Sorry for getting all dour on you guys. I like to keep myself up to a high perfection. My perfectionism is a little too much. For the worst, I would add, because I'm always just fucking working on shit that doesn't even matter. But yeah, I think it's hallway time. Let's just jump right into the hallway section. Let's see. This could work as like a cool zombie barrier. I think I'll work on that in a sec. Just want to get like the main idea of what I want the floor to be. Also, real fast, shout out Madgas for making fucking these T10 textures. These are amazing. And quite literally the only reason any maps nowadays are gonna look like good, because he fucking put a lot of effort into making the Black Ops 6 textures, and I think he's working on a model pack if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna be hyped for that. Let's go like dirt. See if we have any dirts that could work for this area. Something like that ought to work. I don't want that. Vertex colors be like. Like the vertex colors. Dude, my back fucking aches. I was like running around my campus all fucking day. Absolutely miserable. What fucking texture did I use for snow? Ew, why was I using snow? I mean, I guess it's a vibe, it's sloshy, but the fuck? It's had a bit of a blood. You ever use random integer values for vertex color? Pretty cool. I have not. Random integer values. How would one do that? Drop down button near the value when you press G. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, random. Oh, okay. I just select all these. Random, apply. Did that do much of anything? Let me try with this one. Ooh! 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 Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, that is... Oh, that's sick. Okay, hold up. Okay, what the fuck? Whoa. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. That's actually amazing. Thank you, Zella. What the fuck? Dude, fucking goat comes in here, just fucking gives me some advice. What the hell? Let's go non-decal for this. I think I'll go with that one. It's good for non-split patches. Not that great for where the splits, as you got two verts on top of each other. Two different values to use that. Great for patches like that, though. Okay. Interesting. Map's looking sweet though. Thank you, thank you. It's been a bit too long since I've like fully like worked on it. When released tomorrow, actually. Very happy about that. Release now? No, sorry, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be a tomorrow release. What the fuck? Maybe that? Perchance? No, that looks bad. Sorry, Zella. It's tomorrow. What can I say? The release of the entire map is tomorrow. Everything, it's just gonna have to be that way. It's always tomorrow. It is always tomorrow.
Makes your hair full and thick.
Say, that's quite a trick.
Makes you muscled and strong.
More right than wrong.
Why am I in game view?
Brains galore.
It'll straighten your tie.
Can't see what fucking vertices I'm selecting.
Improve your IQ.
Better than 102.
You'll be a real man.
She's talking about me, man.
Be more popular at parties.
Where's the lighthouse? I believe that's gonna be a little bit of a later addition. Gonna add the lighthouse in a bit later. I was really inspired by this one map called Lighthouse Remastered that came out by
Wonder fizz may cause anal fissures.
some fucking loser made that one, and now I'm just like I don't know. I think I'm gonna take inspiration from that though.
And if you're over 50, please
His name was like
consult a physician before enjoying
Eagle Autumn, something like that, some weird name. Did I just hear anal fissures? Yeah, dude. Wonderful Wonderfizz. Wonderfizz giving you anal fissures. Yeah, dude, it's the wonderful powers of Wonderfizz. Zella's making Army of Darkness. Fuck it, I wish, dude. I can't map this shit at all. I'm just sitting here stuck looking at a damn screen all day. Let's see. Maybe like a fucking... What do we got here? Transit is canceled. Ah, damn. Canceled transit. Had to move on to Army of Darkness. I think that works a bit better. A bit too sharp though. Random question, I'll give you a random answer. Are your Discord server icons on the list or just circles? Or are they beveled square? Mine are beveled squares. Are your Discord server icons on the list just circles or are they beveled square? They are circles, but when you click on it, it turns into kind of like a beveled square. That's what I got. Can't wait to play the Map Man. Looks like it's going to be a great experience. Thank you, Jordan. I really appreciate that. You're not going to have to wait any time at all because it's 100% confirmed coming out tomorrow, actually. Rhodes is starting a podcast, playing with creators. I just watched the first episode with you, Vertigo. I was having a fun time watching that. Big balls. MJ, get out of here with your big balls, MJ. Don't be coming in here with big balls. Oh, big ball rooms. So, oh, got my heart racing for a second. Let's see. Rhodes stole my idea, SMH. You have a friend who only has one ball? He's great. Why am I looking through all the assets? Go classic mold rubble method. No, fuck no. Fuck no. Here we go. I'm officially starting an admin. Oh, congratulations. When in doubt, rubble? Yeah, exactly. I think, there needs to be a bit more. Like these rocks that I've got placed here. There needs to be some shit on top of it, texture-wise. Blood. Yes. It's a bit of blood, yes. Not that kind. No. No, fuck no. Maybe? Bring that down a little bit, turn this up. Been having chest pains, I'm not sure if just a fart or having a heart attack. I'd say just fart, you know, just in case to, you know, rule that one out. And you know, if it is a heart attack, probably see a doctor about that. I'm not sure how much I could help with that, MJ. I'm not really, you know, Mr. Science Man. Grab all this. Oh, fat? Sorry. I can't read good. Lol, he censored me? Yeah, I censored. I censored fat to fart. My bad. I drove for 5 hours today and did nothing but listen to the podcast. How are you enjoying it so far? I do want to know, like, how people are, like, liking the podcast. Because, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. But how are the motherfuckers listening to it enjoying it? See, I'm so bad at doing shit, I don't even have, like, an idea of what I want to do with this room. I'm not on it, so I don't like it. Oh, dude, you're gonna be on the podcast. I just need to get time this week to actually, like, find out when I'm recording. You're gonna get on it before Fnatic, don't worry. Zell and Dobby one was especially insightful. Yeah, I really liked it, that one. Dude, chatting with Zell and Dobby was, like, freaking awesome. The podcast is what the community needs. A way for creators to introduce themselves. Really awesome, man. Yeah, I really wanted the podcast to just be like a form where instead of like watching tutorials, it's just like an alternative way to learn about mapping. Yeah, I think you're missing your green arrow. You think I'm missing my green arrow? Yeah, I don't know. Last I checked, I think you took it from me. I think you stole that one. I ate it. Oh. Thanks a lot, Igalatum. Appreciate that. It was great being on the podcast. Haven't been on one for a while. Virko used to do some, but that was a while ago. Ooh, interesting. Virko podcast? I have not heard about Virko podcast. I need someone to make AI for Deadmall. Lol, don't know who to reach to. I wouldn't know. Too bad he wouldn't get Conjure on it, dude. Stop it! You're gonna make me cry. Not in front of everybody. Vertigo. Oh yeah, no, get Ficklebound to do it. He's really good with AI and everything like that. Like, yeah, he's been really efficient with time and making these like player models for me when working on Army of Darkness. He's like really good at that and has done it in like a good amount of time and everything like that. He definitely hasn't just like procrastinated it or anything of that sort. Let's see. No, I don't know what I'm thinking putting that there. You should show the normal looking ceiling you made. I believe at one part of this stream already, I faced the camera up to the ceiling and then real fast and then went down, so you're gonna have to watch that back in the VOD. Just put some more shit on here. Ooh. Had to hit my shit real fast. Detailing 10 out of 10. Thank you, Matthew, but it's really not at this time right now. Okay, let me just look at my fucking AOD models. Use so many of these already, but you know, who's to say I can't use more? Let's put these in the dark since they're not the best. Got a shelf. No. Ugh. To clarify, again, not that I was talking about Rex. I don't think I've talked to him. Ooh. MJ needs the AI. Please, anybody. Help out my boy MJPW with the AI if you can. He is goated. He is goated mapper. What's some good fucking... Just put a wheel in here. I think I'll... Ooh. Actually use one of these. Yeah. Yeah, now it's all coming together. Actually use like a... To continue the layout of this room. Sort of a thing. We can put more shields on the walls. And to cover up that shitty detail work I did here. Set that like right there. Yep. Yep. Any tips on detailing? Yeah, honestly, when detailing, try to figure out the environment you're making. It's really, important that once you understand the type of environment you're making, you can go on from there. So if you're making a school that's run down or a hospital that's brand new, those are very different environments and require different, like, different models, different textures, all that stuff. When detailing specifically, try to find things that kind of match the aesthetic you're going for when you figure out that given style. So for this is kind of like, I don't know, just like a hallway right now in a medieval castle. So I'm just kind of throwing things together that I feel like would relatively fit. And that just kind of visually look pleasing to the eye. For instance, this hallway kind of has these shields around. So adding a couple shields on the ground gives it that vibe that, okay, it's a bit run down, as there are cracks in the walls and everything. When adding like a detail like that and stuff, sometimes I'll use like volume decals. Let's see. Yeah, volume decals for cracks. Sometimes I'll do something like that. I probably use too many volume decals. If I were a better mapper, I would not use as many. A good way to do it is just... Well, then again, you know, I have these kind of like three-dimensional things coming out, and I want them to get the detail as well. So it's really just like a mixed bag of the the vibe you're going for. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It's just kind of figuring out the vibe. For detailing specifically, YoMold, new bits you showed off are looking great. Thank you, Ronan. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you. For detailing specifically, I will, for like grounds and stuff like that, I'll use terrain patches. Sometimes a face to terrain if I already have the basic shape, so you just kind of click it, face to terrain, and then, you know, I'll double patch it a couple of times to get aligned vertices and stuff like that. Decal layer manager, really useful. So I can move certain decals on top of one another depending on a given situation, which is very useful. Yeah, it really just kind of, I guess, best way to describe it, depends on the area and depends on the vibe you're going for, and go with what feels most natural to you. Thanks. I know it was a bit long-winded. I'm sorry, but that's the best advice I could give. If you want more advice from different creators, you should listen to the Custom Zombies podcast, which is out, and I'm really proud of how that has been coming along. So I would highly recommend that. Listening to the Mad Gaz episode, actually. Oh, sick. Yeah, the Mad Gaz one, I fucking love how the Mad Gaz one came out. That was really proud of that one. I think all the podcasts I'm very happy with, except for the Figglebottom one. I feel like that one was a bit too short. But then again, that was the first one I recorded. I didn't really know what I was doing. So when Figglebottom releases a new map, I'm gonna be sure to get on the hype train and make an episode y'all won't forget. Let's see. And cracks. I mean, they kind of fit, not really. Not with the door, at least. Let's see. Wake up, babe. New Mad Guy's asset pack just dropped? Hold on. Hold on. Mad Guy's asset pack? Drop now? Like nowies, as in right the fuck now? Hold up, gang. Ooh! Yeah. Yeah! This pack includes some materials. Ooh. Skeletons. Yeah, we're gonna download that right the fuck now. Thank you, Figglebottom, for fucking letting me know. Yeah, fucking Mad Guy's a workaholic with these new packs from Black Ops 6. He's like really coming through with those. Alright, what? I want to know what decals I'm using for this area, because, like, I'm getting a bit lost. I used asphalt for a wall for some reason. because I'm rather lazy, just copy and paste that and move it to the other side. The Gore Pack will look really good for this map. Yeah. Yeah. I am fucking pumped for that. Yeah, so we come up here. I guess we can work on like this bottom area. I don't know, would it be more work? Nowadays I'm looking for like less work to do, so whatever will take like the least amount of time, I'm always like, okay, I'll do that. So yeah, it'll take less work to do this side. So we'll grab this door and we'll just scooch it right over there. Is that aligned properly? Right over there. Fuck up my face volume decals. Also take this and move it over there as well. Yeah, something like that, and then we can just build up the walls from here. Hey, love the podcast. Have you ever thought about doing custom map reviews where people send you their maps and you talk about the pros and cons and give advice? I actually have. It's a bit weird how the podcast kind of all started, because I wanted to make like a more of a tutorial series. Like, that was the original idea, was just to make like a more advanced tutorial series for like intermediate mappers and scripters and stuff like that. But that required a bit too much work for what I would be kind of willing to put into it, right? Because like I was basically like, I'm in college right now, so it would require me to invest a lot of time in figuring out how to fully teach concepts. Like, it wasn't just gonna be like, okay, and then this is how you do it, like this is a brush model and stuff like that. It wasn't gonna be like that. It was gonna be like kind of more theory and practice, a bit intertwined. And that idea, I wanted to bring that to the community, but then I just didn't have time. So I ended up just going with like, I just want to talk to map creators and get their opinions on how they make maps. Which then spiraled into, okay, now it's just going to be the Custom Zombies podcast, I guess. To answer your question, I would love to do reviews and stuff like that. I think end of the year sort of map award show would be great. I gave the man the podcast idea. Yeah, Vertigo was definitely there helping me not do the tutorial series, because he was like, just do a podcast. I was like, okay, that sounds way easier. I'm on my break. Yeah, no, stay as long as you can. It's all good if you have to dip out. But I do want to review custom maps and get more into like what works, what doesn't, type of a thing, just to figure out, or to help new mappers, I guess, or old mappers. I don't know if like people would submit maps to me. I feel like that would be just kind of like, give me your map. But like, if I find something that I think is exceptionally well made, or something that I see potential in, I'd be down to do a bit of a review series on that. But you know, that's in the future. I think I'll just do like a Custom Zombies award show at the end of the year if I do anything like that. And I'll give Best Gooner to myself, obviously. Does that affect anything out here? No, not really. Okay. Hold on, let me reflection probe this fucking room. Wait, am I reflection probing in the prefab thing? Let's get out of the fucking prefab. Yeah, that should be fine. For the most part. Drag it out just a hair. No, I'm tripping. Mad tripping. Are you using assets from Citadel for this? No. I don't have any of the Black Ops 6 assets other than what Madgaz has released. I would like to use the Tomb zombie models. Maybe a few things like textures from Citadel. I don't really think I'll be using any models from that, though. Like, I wouldn't purposefully go out to get models from that. I think the closest thing I would do is just kind of hunt for, like, Citadel. Whatchamaffucks I call it? Citadel textures. I'm just like all over the place today. I was a bit of a fat fuck today, and I just got like Chipotle right before streaming, so that's probably the reason. Something like that. Let me just rip this whole fucking thing. You should try out Kane's. Ooh. Yeah. I think it's gonna be Kane's night tomorrow night. Maybe later tonight? I don't know. Got a bit of plans. And I don't think I'd have time for Kane's tonight. Sadly. As much as I would like it. Okay. Now let's bounce the light. We'll build the light. Let's see how it looks. Something like that. I do want to differentiate the color from this one. Frickin' mechanic, man. Something like that, maybe. Do you know what boss enemy on the map will be yet? Yes. I know. I do know that. Fuck it, let me do that fucking... that method Zella taught me about. Bop. 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 Bam! Look at that. Nice and random. Don't have to do no fucking work. Let's see if I can get different. And then you look up AOD. Here we go. Point 8 work. Where's my prefabs? Yeah. No. Yeah. Just look at sword models. I don't know why they have their hands up like so stupidly. They're not even holding nothing. Maybe I could put a shield in their hands. Yeah, just put a shield right here. Something like that. Ooh, that might work better. Yeah. I think I like the red shields in this room a little bit more. And we could do something like that. Yeah. I think something like that works a lot better for at least the scene that I'm going for. Which pack are your rebel pieces for? Or from? They are not from any one particular pack. I've done my due diligence in ripping models from a lot of separate Call of Duty games. Mostly they're from like World War II and the Modern Warfare remakes. Modern Warfare 1 and 2 remake. Those are primarily where a bunch of my Rebel assets are from. I think this one I use a lot. I think that's from like what? Maybe Modern Warfare or something like that? I don't know. maybe. Let just look up day. I don't know, might be Modern Warfare, might be World War II. No, just like a bunch of stuff. I rip them from like several different COD games. If you want some really good Rebel stuff, you're gonna want to download the Easter egg song picked out yet? Yeah. Yeah, that's been picked out since... Oh, geez, since I thought of, like, the trailer. I've got the trailer in mind. Like, when I was first working out the map, I figured out what I wanted to do for the trailer. And the trailer has a song in it, and I'm going to be... That song is probably going to be the Easter egg song. Well, then again, I don't know, because it might change. Because I want one song to definitely be the Easter egg song. Maybe I'll just do 2 Easter egg songs. I think that might be better. 2 Easter egg songs. This makes sense for books to be there. Why did I look up, oh yeah, Rebel. The Blood of the Dead assets on Devra come with these Rebels, which I use all the time. So these are good for like little, you know, like little walls, stuff like that. Can't really see it, but let me bring it over here. They're just really great for like, you know, little debris and stuff like that. But then you have to, you know, you can't just put a model down and call it a day. You have to, you know, blend it with the textures and everything. Which I think I'm doing a relatively good job so far. Like, these bricks are good, but they don't really fit in the current map. But they just have like a lot of cool stuff. Do it. 2 is always so good. Yeah. I'll probably do 2 Easter egg songs. Do you know who makes the best tutorials for customs? There isn't like a definitive best tutorial series when it comes to customs. There's a lot of good stuff. I've watched a bit of Mad Gaz and Logical. Mad Gaz has some great tutorials. Logical has some great tutorials. If you haven't already, please watch Jaybird's tutorial series. That'll get you the basics of where you need to be, just to kind of start mapping and figuring stuff out. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Like if you could just look up like tutorial, like on. Fuck, I'm losing my mind. Just yeah, look up just a tutorial, COD Zombies tutorial on YouTube, and you'll get a lot of stuff, which is oftentimes really good. I forget the names of everybody, but definitely, if you haven't, watch Jaybird's series. Mad Gaz is really good. Verco has a great lighting series. I think there's about like 5 in Verco series, and he doesn't cover everything. But what he does cover is really good. I would highly recommend it. Love Me the Individual of Lightstream. Love Me the Individual Lightstream. Check it out, thanks. What the fuck is a Lightstream? Individual of Light? I is confused, Raging. Opposite. I can't believe I just pieced that one together. God damn it, I'm so fucking brain dead. I keep trying to make bigger maps instead of starting smaller. Okay. Yeah, that's a mistake I've made several times. And if you want to take something away, is literally just start on like the smallest thing you possibly can. Like make your room. I would recommend starting that way. I started mod tools by trying to make my friend's neighborhood. And I got far, but you know, it wasn't good, so I restarted it a bunch and I never ended up finishing it. Don't worry, Kaz, we all start that way and get humbled real fast. Yeah. Yeah. I think everybody starts with like giant fucking maps, and then it's like I need to do something small. That's why my first map was just, you know, Evil Dead. I mean, it's like a pretty fleshed out map because I wanted there to be a bunch of like side stuff to do and like a main Easter egg, but like the map itself is really small. It's not, you know, giant big fucking castle, right? It's a fairly small map. I should remake. Ooh, yeah, remake Dino. Common pitfall of every mapper, yeah. Number one, in my opinion, is to start recreating scenes based off of references. Yes, that is really great. To, you know, get references and try to like get, you know, sizes and shapes correctly as best you can. Other thing many mappers do is just recreate transit, diner. Shit's a staple, yeah. If you can get your hands on like a geo of Noctare and Toten, just kind of, I think that's what Zella said on the podcast episode that I had him on. He was just like, he tried to remake Noctare and Toten. I think that's a good idea. It's a small map. You can figure out the basics. It's just a door, one mystery box. Do your own thing and make like a Noctare and Toten, if you can, right? Just like a small room, nothing crazy, you know, and hopefully things work out for you. How do you even get cool enough to get on the podcast? Honestly, just, I don't know, DM me. I'll put you on. I like to do a little bit of research before I get people on the podcast, so I know who I'm talking to. The main few episodes that I've done so far, I've just kind of like known people. I'm like, hey, you want to do this? I think Mad Gaz, he was like the first person I was like a bit intimidated to go up to and be like, would you like to be on my podcast? And he was like, yes, I would love to. I was like, awesome. Same with Zella and Davi. Yeah, just DM me. I'll get you on. Don't worry. I've seen a few people rip geos and stuff. How do you go about doing that? I believe they have this on Devra, if I'm not mistaken. You can go to the resources tab on Devra. I think, do they have it? Husky is good for getting, I think, like models and stuff from maps, so model placements and everything. Not like the models itself, but like placements of it. Is C2M on here? Maybe? It's aimed to, I don't know, I think Husky will do it. I'm not too sure, but there's an application C2M. That's how you get the map geos. Or is it Husky? Fuck, I can't remember. I'm going ripping C2M. Yeah, there's this application C2M. You can just get the geos from all these following games. Really cool. There's also C2M. Yeah. Okay, so Husky and C2M. What the fuck is SexCOD? It's a tool for converting between anims. SexCOD. But yeah, definitely start there if you can. I wouldn't honestly, personal opinion, I would not go about starting with ripping fucking geo. That is a pain in the ass. Do not do that. Just create your own map. Create it small. Try to figure out sizes. I say this in the Broads podcast, but it's really all about intuition. Like, you really need to have a lot of intuition. And when you're beginning out, you don't have much because, you know, you just fucking start. No one's gonna blame you for not having, you know, a bunch of intuition on how to make shit. Because, you know, like I said, you're starting. Don't create a box map. I disagree. You might not want to publish a box map as your first map, but definitely if you're, you know, starting out making maps, feel free to make as fucking a boxy as a map as you want. If contest is cool this year, I should really release 3x this year. Ooh. Probably. It'd be cool enough, probably. We almost hit 500 views? 500 views on the Broads podcast? Broads podcast has fucking 500 views? Dude, that is awesome. Hold up. Guys, if you haven't already, it's Broads. He was on the podcast. One of the best mappers out there. Fucking love this guy. He recently did like a dev update on one of his maps with Vertigo, and you gotta watch it. It shows off Vertigo's body cam mod that he's working on. Shows the fucking Broads as an excellent mapper. Would highly recommend that. Also, you might, for new mappers, you might struggle around with kind of like the user interface of the mod tools, because it's not the most user-friendly thing I've messed around with. But then again, I have tried to I'm not sure I like this positivity. Sorry, I'll get more asshole-ish. I didn't know I was offending you by being so positive. Fuck Broads. That guy can suck my nards, etc., etc., blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Where do people even chill for positive vibes nowadays? Hopefully, the ThrowingMold podcast. I like to keep things light. I like to keep things happy. I don't know. I like to troll too, so you know, it's not all, you know, fucking hearts and liberal studies. It's a meant Discord, I guess. Mainstream servers is nice. I don't think I've once popped in VC for any of like the main Discords. Yeah, the man's man cave. That's where I stay pretty much all the fucking time, in the man's man cave. Always chill vibes there. Except for when Figglebottom shows up. I'm unaware of this man cave. Ooh. Gotta get him in that shit. Called Man's Man Cave. The second one is clearly cooler. Damn, you gonna take that, Vertigo? I'll just grab those. You got any AI plans for this map? I do. That is all I'll say about AI plans. I've got what I hope to be a really fun idea that I don't want to spoil. I've got there's about 2 unique AIs I want to have for this map. I'll say that. And one of them would be a returning AI. Looking sick so far, thank you. Off topic, but I would like to see Moon remade, but in Paris. Ooh, that'd be cool. I feel like it would be. It's definitely an interesting idea to do that, because Moon, Moon was always supposed to be the original Paris map. I think flow-wise it would be interesting. I wonder how like No Man's Land would work in it. Can you use some AI voice actors too? At the current moment, I don't have any need for AI voice actors. That might change in the future. I don't know. Let me turn that down to like 5. If contest comes around, I may stream me scripting for contest. Ooh, because I feel like scripting is too important. It's too important and spoiler heavy, but for a contest map kind of vibes. Yeah. Yeah, scripting, when you get into mapping, my only worry when I like stream mapping is that like when people come in day one, it's not going to be like that unique of a map flow. Because some people will have already seen the streams and can probably guesstimate where things are. Shall I invite Ray, Mr. Mold? Fucking by all means. Just get real voice actors. For this map, I'm planning on using AI voice actors. However, if I can find like a real voice actor to do what I want, I would jump at the opportunity. Hands down. Like if I could get that going, that would be amazing, cuz I don't particularly want to use AI for this map. Yeah, but mapping looks cool cuz pretty visuals. Me scripting is like 80%. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I really like watching I like watching the Dobby streams for Die Rise, but at the same time, like I would be completely lost the entire time because I had no idea what he was doing. But if like somebody is going to like a stream scripting, I'll be there for it. If you're gonna do it, Ragin, go right a fucking head, because I will stay in attendance. I might not know everything that's going on, but I will 100% be there. Now I have to make the ceiling good. I mean, if the theme is cool enough and you're gonna join, let me know when you start streaming, bro. Let me know when you start streaming. I'll be there. Just copy and paste this ceiling aesthetic. Yes, I do. Hey Mold, it's me, Bigglebottom. Hey Mold, it's me, Bigglebottom. I think I get a good Figgle impression. A Figgle impression. Place has nice vibey people in it. Oh yeah, no. Everybody in it's pretty chill. You gotta watch out for Figglebottom though. Like no cap. You gotta watch out for him. He's a little devious fuck. I don't know why this stream just turned into like the Figglebottom hate stream. Bro's gonna watch the VOD and he's gonna be like, what the fuck? Definitely did not need all those fucking vertices everywhere. Damn it. Hope Paul's playing fucking Destiny too. I told him to stop. It's bad for his health. Great bunch of lads, what do you mean? Been on the MH Wilds grind? What is the MH Wilds grind? Oh shit, Monster Hunter. I played, I think it was like Monster Hunter World. I don't know, it was like, I've only played one Monster Hunter game and that shit was fun as fuck. I've always like, oh, I kind of want to get back into the Monster Hunter games because those ones are just like, fight big fucking dinosaurs. Like that's fun. Like I'm trying to do that all the fucking time. And that's just Monster Hunter. Is the Wilds game any fun? I mean, taking that you've been on the grind, I'm assuming yes, it's been quite the fun time. It's very fun. I need money. I need money to finance. No, I did not want that. Ooh, excuse me. God damn. Optimizing this map is gonna be a pain. You think I'm gonna fucking optimize this map, dude? Oh, that's adorable. I don't know the first thing about fucking optimizing a map. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I mean, I've got everything in like... I've got everything in LODs. Like almost every single asset has a LOD to it. Hulking doesn't really help like the most. I mean, it's useful, but like not the most. Are there gonna be unique enemies, homeboy? Also, dope podcast. Love listening while mapping. Oh yeah. Yes. I find I keep doing that this stream. It's just people asking like, are there gonna be unique enemies? Yeah, there will be unique enemies. That's as much as I'm gonna elaborate on that. Detail I wouldn't recommend because it deviates from how Quake does it. You just have to do weapon clip, non-clip. Turn some brushes into... Oh, yeah. The main thing I really look for is LODs, level of details, on my models, and something that Zella brought to my attention now, I'm going to look for it a lot, is mint maps. I'm going to be on the lookout for those motherfuckers, mint maps. How do you change LUT? Disable mint maps. How do you change a LUT? Currently, I'm on VK Radiant. I don't know how different it is from regular ass Radiant. But what I do is in the map, there's just the LUT material. And usually I have no idea how to set the custom ones up. So I'll just use a pre-existing one and overwrite it. I'll make a backup of the original LUT itself. But then I'll just use like an empty map to create my, or an empty image to create my LUT off of that. I'll normally just go inside of, whatchamacallit, Photoshop, Lightroom, etc. And then I'll just kind of color grade a screenshot and then copy and paste the color grade I did onto a separate image. And 9 times out of 10, the color grade is about the same. So that's how I get my LUTs going. How is VK Radiant different from the normal one? I'm not entirely sure how it's exactly different. You talking about VK Radiant? Yeah. VK Radiant. What is that? VK Ra... Are you talking about VK Radi isn't? Oh shit. Shots fired. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure the differences. I just know that Logical Edits in one of his tutorials was like, download it. I was like, okay. And now I have it. They call me the mapper. Let's see. Raging be multitasking? Raging the goat, dude. Can't stop him. And that should be fun. I'm itching to play Rivals, so good luck on your stream, Mr. Mold. Hey, I hope you get that victory royale, Mr. Man. Hope that you get nothing but success, fame, fortune, and riches beyond your imagination. Also hope you get a little bit of top. You know, I hope that for my boys. No. I wish you top and you send me the fucking mechanic, man. Dude, I no longer wish you top. And that's crazy. That's mad disrespectful. I'm hurt. My feelings. My soul. Now this area, I don't think I'm going to work on this because I want to figure out this entire area before I even get started with something like that. So we're not going to do that at all. What's an area I could feasibly work on? This area is pretty much done. Oh yeah, I can figure out what I want in the middle of this. This is gonna take a while. Just look for a fucking model that works. Put Groovy Brew right there. Say hello, Groovy Brew. No, I don't want any trees in the middle of the castle. Nah. I feel like a wagon would work. Not that kind of wagon. Bit of a broken wagon. This does look pretty baller so far, little boss man. Yeah, thank you. I don't know exactly what I want this middle area to be. Let me take these guys out. Because I want you to kind of come from up here into this little cove area. So kind of like it opens up a bit. But then I want something... This is not the thing I want. But I want something kind of like right here to divvy it up. Oh, you just wing it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's why this map will take 600 years to come out. I'm trying better nowadays to not wing it. That's not going too great. I've got some future projects I'm working on where I definitely am not winging it, and those ones are not further in development, but when I work on them, they come together a bit faster. Right, it's a bit more of a breezy time. It's working so far. I wouldn't say that, because I've been working on this map for over a year. And I'm only roughly 40% done with mapping. 40-50% done. So that's like another year of mapping. I feel, and I feel like I don't want to spend another year on this map. So the idea is not to spend another year on this map. Oh, my dog's winding up the door. Hold on, gang. I gotta let him in. My dog is now in my room. Let's see. Maybe horse. And I'll put a dead horse right here. Right? And then... I'm old-fashioned. I draw out a layout on a piece of paper before I hop into Radiant. Yeah, that's kind of... I could probably find, like, the pieces of paper that I used when coming up with this map. They are pretty crude. Oh, it's not going to work for some reason. No, that's not going to work either. I think just like an empty cart right here ought to be fine. But then I'm gonna want to add. I want to add some other stuff. Yeah, if there's any bit of advice I would give to anybody, it's just, you know, block out what you're doing, or else you're gonna be like me and you're not gonna have any fucking idea at all with how to lay out a map. It's gonna take you way too long. And you're just gonna be like, what the fuck do I do now? Blockout is your favorite part? Yeah. Right now I'm blocking out like 2 maps, and I find it to be the most therapeutic thing. Because I love detailing. I think detailing's my favorite part, but blocking out specifically is just like the easiest thing. Because you're just like, okay. Nothing really matters at this stage, right? I'm just figuring out what works and what doesn't. It's the gift that keeps on giving, a blockout. Love blocking out for the scale and architecture style too. Yeah. But I can't really detail. I mean, I feel like detail is, it's just more along the lines of common sense. Or not common sense, just kind of like what feels right, I guess is the best way to describe it. Just what feels natural in the moment, what looks the best to you, because then again, you know, you are the person making it. Also, lighting has a big thing to do with it. Because if you're making a map and it's not lit the best, you know, no matter how much you detail it, it's gonna look like a pile of shit, right? Like, I could take the, matter of fact, I'll do it right now. Like, I could take the LUT off of this map and it's not gonna look anywhere near as good. Like, let me get to a section of the map where I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of this hallway right here. You know, a little bit of this, you got some color going. It looks nice, right? But if I take the LUT off, this whole map just looks kind of shitty and basic, right? The LUT really adds a lot. Let's put the LUT back on. Where'd it go? Big difference. Still looks nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take the compliment when I can. But yeah, lighting, color, the use of it. It's real. It's a lot, but once you kind of get the hang of it and you make a few maps, it just becomes kind of second nature. But at the same time, you know, you're constantly working on it. Like, I'm constantly changing LUTs slightly. Like, I've gone through several different looks for this map. Like, you can look at all the old dev streams and it's like what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't start off with this LUT looking this way or anything like that. It really just kind of over time, over iterations, all came together. Sets the tone. Yeah, 100%. Once you figure out the tone, it becomes a lot easier. It's all, I'd say it's like a linear process, but it's not. Like, if I'm mapping one thing, that will set the tone for the room, but then, you know, if I'm mapping another thing that sets the tone for the map, then I'll go back and reset the tone for that room, which then I might want to change tones for other rooms. It's really just kind of like, that's my problem. I'm always doing something and then I just go like, oh, let me do something else. Yeah, I change the LUT and V color like every time I open a map. Yeah. It's a struggle, for sure. Just going back and changing everything anytime I can. I'm just like, well, I need to. Otherwise, it'll look bad. You know, I do like it when people say, oh no, your map looks good, but then I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? Are we seeing the same thing? Like, I don't think it looks that good. This looks rather shitty, in my personal opinion. But, you know, that's just self-doubt talking, right? I mean, if you're making a map shipper, you're pretty much there. It's just, you know, it's learning from other people, but also you can't always learn from others. You need to do it yourself. The best way to learn is, you know, through practice via yourself. Figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. Like, I can tell when I place this model down, it looks like fucking dog shit because it doesn't blend. So I delete it. and I put other shit down and that doesn't blend, so I delete it, and other shit and it doesn't blend and I delete it, and then I just, you know, then I start getting angry at myself. Then I'm like, what the fuck? V-Color only works for Rec 709 color space, though. So B... Really? Who's not on Rec 709? Which one of you is not on Rec 709? I want to know who's playing zombies without Rec 709. That is absolutely ridiculous. Most people. Almost all casuals use sRGB because it's default. Oh. Oh no. We have to tell the masses not to do that. we gotta tell some people not to do that. It literally, it'll change the whole experience. So washed out, yeah. I remember I would map something in Radiant, and then I would go in game, and I'd be like, why the fuck is it so washed out? And then I figured out that it was... I wasn't on 709, I was like, oh. Whoopsies. Let me... zoom out. Grab all this. That's actually not at all what I wanted to grab. Thank you. Gotta manually grab it now. Just a little bit. Does that ruin anything? No. Nah, we're good. We're chilling. Ba, 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 ba. No, fuck that. I think, yeah. I don't know. There's not much I really have time to do. I could only do about like 2 hours of streaming today, and I really wanted to just get that room done. Plus the zombie barrier, and I think we did a good job at that. I think we're gonna be ending the stream now, boys. I really hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody had a great time, and hopefully I'll be able to stream a bit more, because I like streaming. I like doing that. But my back cracked. I hope to see everybody soon. I hope everybody had a great time. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it.